I'm out here in Staten Island. I don't really come out here too often. I don't really have a reason to come out here that often, but I do try to, you know, make the best of it. I know there's a lot of... Staten Island definitely has a lot of history with graffiti. Present day, it's not really as prominent. I mean, you know, everyone's doing murals, if anything, or they left Staten Island, to be honest with you. There's a lot of great graffiti writers that are still very active, but they don't live in Staten Island anymore. But the history is very great. Unfortunately, a lot of really great writers passed away, but what I'm gonna show you some walls in a very small area, because I'm on foot today. You really need a car to see the whole island. But even by Arthur Kill, I know there was a lot of where the boat graveyard is. There was a lot of abandoned stuff. All that stuff's cleaned up, I heard, so it wasn't even worth going down there. So I just stayed in like a close area near the ferry.
Look, I'm almost by your house, go.
So that was one of the more famous walls in Staten Island that I could think of. I mean, I'm sure there's other ones, but that's a pretty cool one. It's a full Strider piece. Strider is a writer from Staten Island that's actually one of the more well-known writers. There's all these weird trains going by on the tracks. Like, I don't know what you call them, but the pickup trucks that can drive on the tracks. They're all flying by on the train tracks. But I tried going to get closer video. You have to go through an auto body. Those guys, they were cool, but they were just busy right now. They just said come back in the morning, which I'm not gonna come back in the morning. I mean, I've been there before. I'm actually really surprised that the walls are still there. I mean, I think that wall's been there for almost 10 years now. I'm revisiting old spots in Staten Island that not much has changed. Like, I really tried doing a thorough tour of Staten Island a couple years ago, many years ago, and I'm not really seeing anything too new. Not that I'm expecting anything too new, but just a lot of new buildings got put up. That's what I like about it out here. It's I don't know what to expect. I really have no reason to come out here other than to just try to create a different scenery for me to look around and be curious. This is really great. Looks like they have a bee farm up there too. They got the boxes up there with they probably have bees in there. It's a cool robots will kill character here. This guy's been around a long time. He does the whole street art and graffiti thing, whatever you want to call it. But he does a lot of great walls. He's been around for a long time. This is probably another one of the more well-known walls in Staten Island. They do events here I've actually never been inside. It's cool to see another mirrors piece. Yeah, I've actually never been inside this place. I know there's a lot more pieces inside. I just know they always redo the outside. You can see all the tags. Just cool they put this here. They figure everyone's gonna tag the pole anyway. So they put this here. Some of the active writers around here that I probably would not necessarily come across in one day. I know this is an old Staten Island writer, Braze. See, I know my really old history, and I know like the early 2000s history. I'm not too up on who's, you know, Exit's been around a long time. JC4, JFK, that's that cool marker tag. I think that's the guy that has the car. He has a car he drives around with that's all tagged up. I have pictures of that too. I met up with. This is an amazing find. I had no idea this was here. It's an old Sace Iraq. Still holding on. It's funny, marijuana way. Witch parking? This is just behind someone's house. Man, it's cool that this is here. I've never even seen pictures of this before. Some old fillings across from the firehouse. I feel like I know who this is. Actually, no, I don't know who this is. Gano is another really famous Staten Island writer. And he has probably has the most pieces on Staten Island. As far as, I mean, obviously they're probably all for businesses and stuff, but it's really, his history is really incredible. Like, this is just a pizza place, but this is like something I take a flick of because Gano painted it. He has a lot of stuff around. It's another side to the pizza place. I'm not sure who this writer is. I'm not giving it a good look, but yeah, I'm not familiar with this writer. If anyone wants to leave a comment, I mean, like I said, I'm not that up on Staten Island's graffiti as far as all the active writers. It's another nice Gano piece. You know, every time I come to Staten Island, which is not very much anymore in recent years, I always find new Gano pieces. Oh, it's crazy they redid this wall. It's crazy they redid this. I was here a few years ago. It had like the older piece on it. This is the famous Wu-Tang wall. So it's always been rumored that Gano made the Wu-Tang symbol, made the Wu-Tang logo. It was actually mathematics. Just to correct everybody. Another thing about Staten Island that's not very noticeable from a map or setting foot in a particular neighborhood right away, especially when I look at a map, I'm like, all right, I'll just cover this ground. It's not so easy because it's like a lot of hills, and the hills are really annoying. This is so weird. This guy has like every holiday in the window. It's creepy Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. Look how dirty that thing is. Like, he doesn't just take this out for the holidays. This is in the year. This is in the window all year long, probably. He's got the Halloween decorations. The old captain. This random Michigan plate. Yeah, I know to the left of me there's like a huge hill. I remember I walked up it one day thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna cut across a few blocks. It doesn't work like that. It's a big hill and it's really annoying. That's why everyone takes the buses everywhere, or if you have a car, you have a car, but I'm out here on foot. This is crazy. It's like a garage with 2 cars left in it. Wow, I just fell like really deep in this fucking mess. So this is a section of the abandoned rail line. Thanks for watching the Staten Island video. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Catch you on the next video. You know, to be completely honest with you, I gotta go look for a bus or something now because I don't know how to get out of here. I just walked in some nasty garbage. Oh, by the way, there's the bus.